Hey, Fester, you love food.
I do, yes.
Yeah, I'm a foodie as well.
Yes.
I just weigh probably, what?
1/3?
I I weigh a third of what you weigh. No, I'm probably what? I'm half.
How much you weigh?
I am right now 186,
Ooh.
187.
So double that would be what, 360? Yeah, you're one half.
I am half of Fester's weight. All right, so Fester is a big food consumer, obviously. You know, I stumbled across a list of sandwiches that were once popular and have kind of like gone extinct.
Okay.
And I want to know if you've ever heard of these sandwiches. You ever hear of a coronation chicken sandwich?
Nope.
The crown jewel of curried chicken. That sounds good to me. So I guess it used to be a popular sandwich. It's not. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to go through a list here. Some of these you're going to have heard of absolutely, and some of them maybe not. You ever hear of olive loaf?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love olive loaf.
Can you still buy that?
I mean, it's in the deli case. Yeah, you can find it. They have like the green olives
Right. So
inside like bologna.
But is that what it is?
Or salami or
some
something.
kind of coagulated mystery meat, and then you've got like olives all jammed in like eyeballs?
Yeah, it's exactly right. Some of them have like the green olive and the pimento in the middle of it.
Oh, okay, so that's olive loaf.
That's olive loaf.
All right, that's never been my thing.
Oh, I love olive loaf.
You ever heard of a chow mein sandwich?
No, but I could probably figure out what it is.
So I guess this used to be popular. They used to take like chow mein out of a can. Remember like Chungking chow mein out of a can? Was it La Choy?
La Choy. That was the company.
There were two brands. There used to be like Chinese food in a freaking can. And one was like La Choy and one was Chungking. And
I remember La Choy in the blue can, and it came with two cans. One was like crispy noodles, and then the other can was the chow mein.
Oh, you mix it all up?
You had to mix it.
Okay. Anyway, so folks used to take the chow mein out of the can and put it between two slices of bread and have a chow mein sandwich?
I've never done that.
All right. Here's one I know you've heard of, Fluffer Nutter.
Yeah, of course.
So people don't really do this much anymore.
And that's a shame.
Yeah, so Fluffer Nutter was like two pieces of Wonder Bread, and then you'd have like a layer of peanut butter, and then you'd have like this goop of like marshmallow fluff.
Marshmallow fluff. That's the fluffer. Yeah, the fluffer. The nutter.
Fluffer Nutter. So the fluffer was the marshmallow. The nutter was the...
Who are they asking? Because that seems like a rite of childhood to have a Fluffer Nutter sandwich.
What parents are making their kids Fluffer Nutter sandwiches these days?
Let me tell the kids what we're having for dinner tonight.
Like, just give the kid a 4-pound bag of Domino sugar.
Listen, my mother used to make a Fluffer Nutter.
Here's a bag of sugar and a spoon.
Mom made us a Fluffer Nutter, but she made it healthy, and she had it was a Fluffer Nutter nanner because she'd chop up a banana in it as well. You got a vegetable or a fruit in it.
You're bringing up nanners.
Nanners.
Banana and mayonnaise sandwich?
Okay, I've heard of it.
Oh, my. I've heard of this. I have never. That sounds absolutely throw up in my mouth disgusting. Banana and mayonnaise sandwich? Holy. Oh, my. That is awful.
Ugh.
But apparently they're not popular anymore, and thank God for that. All right, finger sandwiches are on the list. You know, those little finger sandwiches.
Yeah.
I guess you don't see those much anymore.
Who makes them? I mean, tea places?
And then two more here. Liverwurst sandwiches.
I love a liverwurst.
Tell you what, if you thought they were on the way out after the whole Boar's Head liverwurst listeria contamination and death march, tell you what, liverwurst is really freaking off the radar now.
Boar's Head had the best liverwurst.
Yeah, not anymore. They totally discontinued the product line after, how many, like 10 people died?
I think so. That sounds about right, yeah.
Crap. All right, then finally, the Sloppy Joe. What happened to the I remember at school. Like when I was in elementary school, you used to have Sloppy Joe sandwich days where, in the cafeteria, you get your little plastic tray or whatever that crap was. It Marmite? What was remember you used to have those?
That molded hard plastic?
With the little sections?
Yes.
Yeah, that molded plastic tray that used to have the different compartments for the
Dude,
different crap.
I was just in an Army Navy store a couple of months ago.
Will they sell those?
They sell them in like this the metal.
Oh, the metal ones?
Yeah, like the ones they have in prisons.
No, but Sloppy Joes. They used to serve them at school. I don't think they serve Sloppy Joes at school anymore. And then you had like the Manwich. Then you'd buy the can of like the Sloppy Joe sauce.
You just add meat.
And you'd add like a pound of ground beef. And my mom used to make Sloppy Joes when I was like, I don't know, like 9, 10 years old.
That might be like a once every 2-year thing we might make at the house.
You want to hear something funny? I probably came home from school and told Mom that I want Sloppy Joes just like school. You know what else I once told my mom? And my mom brings this up every once in a while.
What?
I demanded that she use an ice cream scooper to scoop the mashed potatoes and put them on my plate.
I will say.
Remember schools used to do that?
School lunch mashed potatoes were perfect in their scoopage.
I'll tell you what. There is something that I remember from elementary school. And I have never had this again. And I totally crave this. It was a pig in a blanket. So they took a hot dog rather.
Hot dog, all right.
And they baked it into the bun. But the bun was this amazingly dense and doughy bun that I don't think I've ever had that same flavor and consistency again from like 4th, 5th, 6th grade. And I'm like craving it.
Was it like the size of a football? Was it just like a regular?
It was, like the size of a sandwich.
Okay, so I make pigs in the blanket for the kids. We use crescent rolls.
But it was different. It was like, I'm like, to this day as an adult, far removed, I still have not had that same doughy denseness that was like just ridiculously satisfying. Now, at least it feels that way, or maybe it's some kind of sometimes you have memories that you enhance and you make much better than they were. But I've never had that dense, doughy pig in a blanket.
In hindsight, when you think about everything you've eaten in school cafeteria, none of it was that good. At the time, it might have seemed great.
Yeah, maybe
but in
you're
reality...
Right. Yeah. So you're saying my palate wasn't refined and advanced at the age of 7?
Listen, I thought Salisbury steak and chocolate milk was fancy eating in like 3rd grade.
Did you like the video? Want more? Go ahead and click all this like, share, subscribe,